Lady... Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and as Link awkwardly hobbles into the tail cave for the first time in God knows how long, he's probably just as confused as you are. I'd like to welcome you back to The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, where we have a score to settle with the Moldorm, the one that caused us to take damage for the first time and make us lose our 3-episode streak of not taking damage. How dare you? It's all gone downhill from there, my friend, and I don't appreciate it. And although you dropped me a piece of power, I do not accept the terms of this agreement. Now that we have a bit more of an explosive personality in our arsenal, we'll be able to return here for the one treasure that we unfortunately had to miss out on. And although it's not entirely necessary, I'd recommend coming back here for the secret seashell. But what do you do with it? Well, in this next series of videos, we're probably gonna find out, and it's gonna be in my best interest to probably try to get at least 15 of them before we need to do what we need to with them in order to actually make it worth our while. Now, if you have at least 5, that's good, because then you'll at least be able to get a piece of heart, but 15 is where the good thing's at, and that's what I really want. At the end of it all, you really do want to just try to get out all 50, otherwise, what's the point, you know? But it's nice revisiting this area and listening to the music again and enjoying it and reminiscing on good times and jumping off these legs super awkwardly. Look at that. I do like a double jump in midair. That's incredible. Link is extremely athletic, and the fact that he's not enlisted in some sort of Olympic jumping program is incredible, and I don't know what he's doing with his life. Somebody needs to go out there and find him a manager or a spokesman or something. But we're back here on the beach. And there's one more thing we need to grab before we head off, now that we have the ability to, because most of our time here before we head off to the 3rd temple/dungeon, as Ori's running around, as is the norm for him. He just skirted around the corner, bringing some kind of wire with him. It looks like we're still recording. God, what was I even talking about? Now that we have the power bracelets, there's a lot of things available to us out in the world, and we're gonna find as much of it as we can. Ori is stoked that I started recording again, or he's just very angry that I turned off the heater because it's too loud to have on while I'm recording. But here we are in Martha's Bay. Martha, what name did you just say? I don't know, man. Oh, there he goes, skirting around corners again. I don't think you can hear that, but it would be fun if you could. Now, this abandoned house is kind of depressing. Not a whole lot to do here. There's some broken floors and a chest. The door to the cabinet is hanging off its hinges. Nobody's used this thing for a while. Yeah, you don't say. Nothing else to look around, although there are a couple of jars, and should we lift the correct one? Another seashell. Nice. But what do you do with it? Oh, look at this welcome mat. Oh, that's pretty. I thought that was like a sunset and like a horizon, but wishful thinking, right? So, off screen, I'm just gonna go ahead and mention I did get an additional seashell by playing the game, the trendy game, and I went and grabbed that. So, just, you know, something to do off screen for a minute, so I'm not like farming rupees and I don't have to dedicate screen time to it. And just know that we have that in our arsenal. Now, if at this point you have not done the trading quest sequence up to this point and you need to get the bananas, then I would highly recommend doing it at this point, because we're gonna need those pretty soon. We're gonna cash those in along with all of our seashells that we have yet to really do anything with. But like I said, at this point you can, I think, get 21 out in the world, but some of them are just super out of the way, and although I might just grab them anyway so we can acquaint ourselves with some of those places, I don't know, should I? Maybe I should, and get some of the warp unlocks. That might actually not be a terrible idea. So I think I might do that. But in my ventures throughout the trendy game, I did also end up getting the Chow Chow figurine, which, as you guys recall, we have a pretty nifty woman here who gave us a smooch on the lips, and I don't know that we really should be giving it to her. She might be getting the wrong idea. We're only a kid. We're 10 years old. Oh, my Bow Wow is so proud of his fine fur coat. Is this like a Detective Pikachu thing, where random Pokemon who have absolutely no business having hair or fur is just coated in it? Interesting. Well, if we go ahead and set it right over here, Ah, it is Chow Chow. Let's do it. There you go. It's looking nice and dandy. It's a Chow Chow figure. Like the real thing, it requires a lot of love and a lot of patience. Oh, that is only too true. Ooh, okay, I completely forgot that we still had double defense, and I'll see you later, Bow Wow. You and your fine fur coat. Lovely. So, yeah, heading east I think is probably going to be in our best interest for the time being, considering how much other stuff that we have yet to really discover here. And although we merely set foot on Martha's Bay, we discovered a whole lot of the area there. And there's also stuff up here. Yeah, I don't know, man. Although, you know what? Something that I think I should do just to be on the safe side is I'm going to mark where the fairy fountains are that we've discovered. And I'm also going to put a little mark where our teleporters are, since we're going to start utilizing those a little bit more. And for this one, I mean, some of them are not only square. Let's go with this one. Let's go with the diamonds. Those are good. And that'll denote where those are. And yes, I know there's still something we can do in there, but it's not really worth it right now. Without one more piece of equipment. That was the wrong thing. I meant to jump. I wanted to do the jump. All right, back to Ukuku Prairie. We'll take a look at what there is to do down here, since apparently we didn't do a whole lot of exploring, although it does look to be the entrance of yet another temple, so that's great. And by temple, I mean dungeon. Somebody's really annoyed that I keep calling them that. Huh? A keyhole? It says slime keyhole. Yeah. Well, about that. And over here we've got ourselves the Pothole Field. You know what? Let's come back to this a little bit later, I think. Let's go up north, because, oh, you know what? We need to deal with Crazy Tracy. Oh, I completely forgot about that. That would definitely be worth your time, especially on hero mode. I highly recommend it. So let's go see if we can find her, which I think is up here. So, excuse me, Mr. Winged Man. I would appreciate it if you could hit me right in the face. That's actually alright, because Crazy Tracy can heal us. So I'm not too bent out of shape about that. And oh, it's these guys. Alright. So we're next to the cemetery and the witch's hut. So we'll keep an eye out on that. And before we go, let's go in here. Let's see if there's anything to be gleaned from this little area right here with the constantly spawning baldies. These guys are creepy. This reminds me of that ending scene in Toy Story when all the the destroyed toys come out of like the sandbox and everything. But very clearly there is a hidden secret seashell to be found, and Ori is freaking the hell out. I don't know what is going on with him right now, but it's scaring me. There's a grave here that we can't do a whole lot about at the moment, but we will come back to it, and didn't want to pick that up, but that's fine. Get out of here. This might actually be completely useless at the moment. These guys would take one single hit to kill anyways. Oh yes, I'm the master of jumping and slicing. Alright, yeah, we can't do anything about this quite yet. We can move this block only once though. I don't know how that works out, but let's keep that in mind. We'll be there later as we re-enter from the cemetery. Alright. Well, looks like we have some grave robbing in the future to look forward to. Alright, so that's the witch's hut. And over here we've got the Tabahl Wasteland. I think we've already done all we need to do there. Now, this is Tracy's house. Tracy is really good for people who are afraid to die. Believe it or not, look at her. She's like a straight up little Playboy bunny. How's it going? Hi there, big guy. I'm Crazy Tracy. I've got a little secret for sale that'll pump you up. How about it? 42 rupees for my little secret? Unfortunately, depending on how much money you have, she's going to want a percentage of it, and I'm not a fan of that. But you know what? It's worth it. All right, come here and I'll rub it on you. There, I've applied my own secret medicine. Wait, this isn't medicine. It will take effect when you lose all heart. Drop by again, big guy. Oh, all right, and a bonus treatment. Behold, your hearts are full. And they now have a white outline indicating that should we ever fall in battle, we won't have anything to worry about. Now, this is an area that I probably do not want to go snooping around in, but I just have to know. Wow, this is a nice chest. There it is. Lovely. Also, this rat is in my way. Move. Oh, we probably shouldn't do that behind her. Okay. Bye, Tracy. Definitely worth your time to get that, especially if you know where all of your fairy fountains are and such. It's just in general a relatively good idea. So Mambo's Pond, and we could actually head over here next to the Gapongo, right? Yeah, Tal Tal Heights. We should probably explore some of that also, because this is where we rescued Bow Wow, and there's still some moblins here. Well, I missed. Lovely. Hey there, how's it going? All that noise. All right, sir. There we go. Now, before we move any farther, because I'm such a dummy, there's a seashell right here. They just have a tendency to just stick them in little corners, and it's so annoying. So we're gonna go right over here as well. And although we can't do a whole lot here immediately, and there's more we can do later, I still think it's worth a look because, check it out. The windfish sleeps long and dreamily in the egg above. When you play the 8 instruments of the sirens in front of the egg, he will awaken. This, my friend, is the only way for you to leave the island. Oh, you don't say, Mr. Owl. Huh. Well, we've reached Mount Tamaranch. And behold, in kind of an underwhelming kind of screen, the egg of the windfish. We'll be coming back here soon enough. And actually, I'm going to try something real fast. I want to see if this works. All right. Bombs away. Oh, there it goes. Whoop. All right. Good to know that it just slides down willy-nilly. So now that we've had our curiosity sated for the moment, we have Dompe's shack right beneath us. But I think I want to head over here. At the Tal Tal Mountain Range. Nothing we can do over here quite yet. Can't jump up ledges, obviously, and actually, I think we can grab that chest. Let's see. There's a pretty intricately designed set of caverns that we have to traverse. And if we can do it nicely, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be A-okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bats? Bats? The second I jump over there, they're gonna attack. Okay, nothing. But, nope, nothing there. I know one of these have a fake wall somewhere. I need to find them. Ooh, and this is gonna be dumb. So there's a piece of O-heart, which I think, well, we can't grab it now. No, we cannot. All right, that's fine. I mean, we could have, but not in a timely fashion. So let's go ahead and do this. Move you there, move you there. Slime's gonna spawn. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Thanks, game. And here we've got ourselves another piece of heart. We are finding these like crazy, although I don't think we'll be able to complete another heart container before we get the next item. I just don't think there's enough in the overworld quite yet. So this isn't going to be the biggest haul of things we'll be able to get. That's gonna come a little bit later. Now this we definitely can't do anything about. We try to check it out. Oh, what a weird object. There must be some way to tackle this obstacle. I don't know what you're talking about. It's kind of funny looking though. And whoops. All right. Well, look at the music at least. And we can't grab what's over there at the moment. But yes, we can grab this. Are you roops? Yep. It's a poop. That's what it is. A purple rupee. Or proop? I don't know. Okay, so I guess now we just need to make our way back. Nothing else here for us, although, yep, can't make it there. Damn, they just have to taunt us. How dare they? I can't believe they would do such a thing. So many small-time enemies. It's a little worrisome. And the torch that wants to do us dirty. How dare you? Don't appreciate that. Oh, great. This is the worst possible spot to be, although it worked out. So overall, not the greatest thing to really go out of your way for, especially because, like I said, you're not going to get a full heart container by the time the next thing rolls around. But, ooh, this is definitely worth our time. So remember where this waterfall is, and overall just this Water Creek area, and I thought I was gonna hit that guy from up there.